demonstrate that one of the other ways of drawing numbers. Again, emphasizing that if you've been reading along with some of my blogs, you'll understand why the I Ching is useful for thought jogging and soundboarding. Not necessarily that it's exactly someone saying something to you, but it's just interesting to compare some of the themes that come up to some of the themes that you're going through in your life. And maybe at some point you may think that there is a type of dialogue going on with someone that has benevolent feelings, basically cares for you, willing to communicate to you. So the idea of using bamboo sticks is mentioned in the Wilhelm edition. Again, it's, if you flip out the card in the back, you're looking for the appendix that precedes it. If you go and start seeing the chapter names of different parts of the I Ching, you know you've gone too far. You're looking for page 721, Consulting the Oracle, and it has a discussion on the Yarrow, Stalk, Oracle. It's how I learned it. If you hang with these, understand these few paragraphs, you'll be able to do it too. But it seems like a lot of people sort of get lost in the second or third sentence and they don't choose not to learn it. So I'll just give you a little demo. This is something that most people don't get their numbers this way. They're in a hurry. They just want to do the coin. They just want to get the numbers fast. A lot of times, because you're trying to get something fast, my argument is that you probably don't have inner calm. You probably don't have that inner tranquility. You probably don't have the composure that you would want anyway, that you want before you draw a reading. You're hoping to get some compliments for how your life is going, and if you were to try to skew the results by any method at all, it would be trying to get your heart still for the Lord, and probably get some of that joy and praise going. But anyway, thing with the Yarrow sticks or the bamboo sticks, I keep rubber band bundles in the top and bottom. You have to have 50 of them. So I'm going to count real quick. Just make sure if you have 49, I've tried it before with 49, it throws off the results. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 20. I know it seems kind of boring counting them out, but you got to see if there's 50. 30. 40. 50. And then you take one aside. So actually you do work with 49. Maybe you're thinking I was fooling you. But there's a theory, there's a philosophy that goes along with that one that's set aside. The idea being of the sticks that you use, there's always an occasion where one of them does not participate. I'm not sure what the real meaning is to that. If there's importance or semblance to the objects that you hold and that you keep and use on a regular basis. But that's the technique. You keep 50, you pull one aside, and you only use the 49 that were chosen for that day, so to speak. Split the sticks in 2 halves. Pick one from the right bunch, put it between the last 2 groups of fingers, and then you just start peeling off groups of 4. 1, 4, 4, 4. Just pulling off groups of 4 from that right bunch. 4, 4. And there's one left. I'm going to put that between the second group of fingers. Now I have my other bunch. Again, groups of 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I had 3 left. It's always 4 or less that you keep in the bunch. If you have 5, you know you can pull off another 4. If you have 4, the number's 4. If you have 3, that's less than 4. So then I'm going to put that in the next group of fingers. At this point, you grab them all together, and I've got 5. we just warned you in advance, when you're doing the Yarrow Stalk method, the first group they end up with is either 5 or 9. Every time. Can't tell you why. It's either 5 or 9, the first group that you get. After that, it's always 4 or 8. Just keep in mind. So when you see 5 or 9 for the first numbers that you derive, that could throw you off. You just need to see it as a 4. I know there's 5 here, but it's a 4. You know, 4 is heads. It's the type of heads. And if you had 9, we would consider it an 8, because from this point forward, we're going to have 8s. 8s are always tails. So in a way, we're throwing our coins down, but we're getting one coin at a time. And you get to pick up all the remaining stalks. If you, I don't know if you saw, but what I did is I set the first group 5 aside, and I'm not using those in my sticks for bunching at this point. I'm keeping that set of 5 over here to my right, just the time being. I'm not ready to take notes on the paper yet. I grabbed 2 bunches, and now I'm taking one, putting it in the first batch. Take one from the right, and now I'm pulling 4 off of the batch, the stack of sticks again. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So I got 1 left. That goes in the next bunch of fingers. Let's call it a bunch of fingers. What I pulled off, you leave in that stack for a while. Now I'm going to draw 4s off of what's in my other hand. Again, 4s, 4, 4, 4, leaves 2. I'm going to put that between the next stack of fingers. And then you can take what's left, add them together, and I got a 4. I like to crisscross the first 2 sticks that I got. Remember, I had a 5, now a 4. For all intents and purposes, that we're going to consider that first 5 to be a 4. So I got a 4, 4. Those are 2 of the coins I've thrown, if you want to think of it in terms of the coins. The 4s are heads. I have 2 heads. We're going to do this, see what the third so-called coin will be. And we take 1 from the right, between the first 2 sets of fingers, 2 fingers. And you draw 4, just as we've been doing. First from the right bunch. And I have 1 left. Goes between the next set of fingers. I'm drawing 4s from the stack, bunch of sticks in my left hand. 4, 4. Got 2 left. 4 sticks total. If you saw that, I had 1. What I did is I added the 2 to the third set of fingers, and then you grab from the bottom. That's one way to do it, and then tap from the top, and you can just count them up. Another 4. So there's my first throw coins, as it were. I got a 5, 4, 4. It's like getting 3 heads. Remember the symbol for 3 heads? Long line. See if my pen doesn't die. And a circle. That's line 1 of the 6 that you're going to do. So, as you can see, it's a bit time consuming to get those individual coins. Not as fast as the coin throwing, not as fast as the glass bead marble method. But there are people that claim that this is the authentic method. This is the one that ancient sages from days gone past, that's the one that they used. So why use systems that imitate that system when you can have the authentic system itself, which is probably the most accurate or authentic according to them. So now here I am, I'm beginning the process for the second coin, and I've done 2 sets of sticks. Take 1 from the right, and now I'm just going to sort of start generating my numbers, and I may not explain everything as I go. You're just going to see me drawing 4s. If you recognize some of the sounds you hear when the sticks fall down, that's why I sort of think of it as sort of like knitting. You hear a different sound than coins clashing together, and it doesn't sound like the glass either. fours, I got a 1. Remember, we're going to get either a 5 or a 9 for the first of the coins. Fours, 3 left. Let me do that again. I got this. I got one of each of those 3 in that last set of sticks. Grab the bottom, top, add them up. I got a 5. So that my first coin I threw was a heads. Grab the sticks again, keeping in mind that the 5 that you drew you're going to set aside. I hope you remember to leave that 1 from way from the beginning off in the corner of your table. It doesn't participate for the whole time that you're doing this, but when you're ready to put the sticks away, it goes back in the stack. So theoretically, every time you draw on one stick not to participate, it's theoretically a different one. Anyway, here I go for another coin of my second throw. 2 stacks. Take 1 from the right, put it in the first set of fingers. Draw 4s again. Now here's my question to you. If you think it's annoying, it takes so long, I can't believe all this work just to get those simple numbers, then you're probably not ready to do the Yarrow Stalk method. I got 2, put it between the next set of fingers. Drawing more 4s from the left grouping of sticks. But if you're patient, you're not in a hurry for that immediate number, turn around the coins or the marbles. Got 1 left, put it in the next set of fingers, grab the bottom, add them up. I got 4. I'm going to crisscross this 4 with the other 5. Picking up the sticks, remaining sticks, and I'm grabbing 2, making 2 bunches. Taking 1 from the right between the first set of fingers. 4. So if you got the endurance and the patience and you sort of like the sound, you like the idea that this might be the more authentic way of drawing numbers. I got 3 left, goes in the next set of fingers. Then maybe the stick method is for you, the Yarrow Stalk Oracle. It's, in my opinion, it's kind of part of the meditation technique. It's just allowing yourself to be calm while you're driving numbers. I had 4 left on that batch. It's the next set of fingers. Now I'm going to grab the bottom 4, 3, and 1. I got an 8. It's like getting a tails. So I got a 5, 4, 8, which is like we're considering the 5 really to be a 4. So it's 4, 4, 8. Heads, heads, tails. If I were throwing coins, you go for what is least prevalent. Heads, heads, tails. This symbol is for the tails because I got a 4, 4, 8. The symbol for tails is the broken line. That's my second line of the throw. Keep going. Pick up sticks. The 49, the one still not participating. Two groups, what would you call it? That is stack of sticks. Take 1 from the right, drawing 4s. Guess you'd call them a bundle, wouldn't you? Think of stacks as being cards, probably. Fours. Remember, the first coin is either going to be a 5 or a 9, so I'm going for the second bundle. Got the right terminology now, bundle. Drawing 4s. 3. Grab from the bottom, 3, 1, 1. I got a 5. All intents and purposes, we'll consider it to be like a 4, so that's heads. Heads is my first coin of my third throw. Grabbing 2